This is always a General Motors town, always an automobile town.
How do you get 2 new plants built when you have plants being closed around America?
Got elected in '93. Got a knock on my door one day from Vice President of General Motors, and he said, I got some good news and I got some bad news. We're going to be launching this 100-year birthday of Oldsmobile. But when this line of product ends, we don't have any new product for Lansing.
All of a sudden, thousands of manufacturing jobs were at risk. But where do you start?
There were people who said, you know, we're not willing to give everything to GM in order to keep them.
And they said publicly, well, if GM leaves us with no production, it's no big deal. We'll become a wine-drinking community like Ann Arbor instead of a beer-drinking community like we've always been.
Well, you know what? If nobody has a job, there's nobody there to buy the wine and the cheese. Manufacturing, they say, supports between 7 and 10 jobs within the community, so it means everything to this city.
The mayor's approach to it was, we need to take this public, not to fight with GM, but fight for GM.
My goal is for General Motors to build its new assembly plant right here in the heart of our city, and I commit to doing everything in my power to make that happen.
A competitive challenge like that really demands that you function more like a team.
But I think it would be a big error for people to assume that it was this kumbaya from the very beginning. It was not.
But I think this was one of those things where you stop fighting over where your deck chair went and you realized the ship was sinking.
In this case, you had a mayor who effectively led and built a coalition.
General Motors was recognizing, as all manufacturers and industry needs to recognize, we have to have partners. And so they saw someone who understood their business and understood what they needed to get done to make their business work.
What we did was probably the start of regionalism as we now know it.
You know, it's the way it's supposed to be done. We are stronger together.
I think what people are beginning to realize that some things are outside politics.
What Lansing showed is that when people understand that, great things can happen.
You know, I wish that we could take that formula and explain it and show it to other cities that are in a similar situation, because it's a blueprint you can follow and you can win with.